Scrub-a-dub-dub, what's in the tub? What's going on, my subscribers? Ace here, and today we are back with some more Pokemon tips for League format. Now, I am not alone, as always for this series. I am joined by Vsing HB, my partner in crime.
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yeah.
Go-gurts, though?
Well, they don't exist in my country.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do they not have Go-gurts?
No.
It's like a big straw full of yogurt. It's really good. Put it in the fridge.
Lazy.
It's yummy.
Cool.
But anyway, with this series, we are explaining ways to build a better draft for League format, since leagues, Pokemon leagues specifically, are becoming more common. So we felt that we wanted to give you guys tips because we are pretty well experienced in League format. So we felt that us giving you guys tips would be good.
I mean, like, he's never won one, but I have.
Hello.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
Hello. I will
It's
have
kind
my
of
day.
your life story.
I will have my hey now. I will have my day. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
Okay.
Rub my hands like Birdman over here. But anyway, we are specifically going into a lesson today about Hubba.
I can't remember.
You can't remember.
I'm kidding. We're going over versatility, basically mons that are very versatile. Basically, we're going to talk about Mew for half an hour.
To be honest, let's do it.
Mew and the Pixies. You might as well put the Pixies in first. We'll go over the Pixies first. Can you remember what they are?
Hello.
I remember a few episodes ago you were like, yo, Azelf's a Pixie.
It might as well be.
No. Actually, well, yeah, we could get to them. See, you're forgetting already.
I'm just scrolling through because it's easier just to find the base 100 stats.
No, it's not. It's easier to just type them in. Victini.
It's kind of rude. Why do you gotta do this to me, man?
I think there's one more. Didn't one gen have two?
I don't know, but did they?
See, now I'm confused. You got me doubting myself. Did they? No, maybe it's just the 5. One per gen.
Cool.
No, Celebi, what the hell?
Oh, true. There we go.
See, we are dumb.
We are dumb, but we're
Ace is rubbing off on me.
It's true. My Mexicanness kind of rubs off. All right.
But yeah, you can go over why these ones are so versatile. I'll let you go ham.
Okay.
I'll talk about Shaman, because Shaman is big.
So Mew specifically can learn so many moves. This thing, if you click on this, look at this. This thing gets a diversity of special and physical type moves, as well as I think it gets access to both Swords Dance and Calm Mind. So it can be bulky, it can be offensive, it can be versatility. It gets defog, it gets hazards. It's so versatile that a lot of people have trouble specifically with this mon because it gets such good coverage.
Well, we should go over quickly why versatility is so important in the League format.
That's a good point. Well, in League format, when you have a limit of what mons you can bring, really, when you look at your opponent's draft, you know those are the mons they can bring, and only those mons that they can bring. So, if they're just going to bring the standard Smogon sets, you know specifically what sets they're going to bring, what to expect from them, and what kind of reads you need to make on your team, and what you need to prepare for on your team, for their team. So, when you draft mons like these mons up here up top, you kind of bring that situation where your opponent's like, I'm not sure if his Mew is going to be physical, special, or his support mon. I don't know if his Manaphy is going to have U-turn, or if it's going to be straight up offensive 3 moves tail glow. Really, what is my opponent going to do? And that gives you such a great advantage because your opponent doesn't know what to expect. They don't know what reads to make, and they're just kind of scared and kind of over in a corner crying.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Unpredictability. Okay, let's look at these 6 Pokemon in general. First of all, we'll explain why they're so versatile. Look at their stats. All 6 of them have base 100 across the board. So like Ace was saying, they can be somewhat speedy physical attackers. They can be speedy special attackers. They can be bulky attacker, bulky special attackers, or they can be all-out physical walls or all-out special walls. Some of them can be purely support, like your taunt, self-rock, defog, wish, all that stuff. Most of them can do things like that. Like we were saying, like you can't fully prepare for a Mew because you might think, oh, like I have such and such that gets knockoff, then for some reason the Mew just like blows you back with a Specs Dazzling Gleam. Like,
yeah, pretty much. Like you just don't know what to expect because you see this mon out and you expect like it to do specifically what it does Smogon wise, but like in League format, anything goes pretty much. Like you can pretty much run whatever you want out like within the rule set.
Mew's very good because it learns every TM in the game. It's arguably, well, I wouldn't even say arguably, I don't think anyone would debate this, but it's the single most versatile Pokemon in the game.
Yeah.
Other than Smeargle. But Smeargle, the difference is it doesn't have the stats to back it up.
Yeah. And it has to be run a very particular way. Like I would say it's less versatile in the way it's run because like I would say Smeargle's style is more, it's like it has to be run versatility, like running it like a specific way. Like you can't run it as versatile. Like it has to kind of be a tricky mon. It can't really be like an offensive mon.
Yeah, like it doesn't have the stats to be like, oh, it can be a scarfed physical enforcer. No, it can't. It has like base 2 attack. Whereas Mew, like we were saying, and all these Pokemon have base 100, so they can do literally anything they want and do it well.
And like
Ace was saying, Manaphy, like it can be bulky as well. He only mentioned the offensive sets, but it can be like bold, max HP, max defense with calm mind and rest hydration. Like it can just fuck shit up. Same with Shaman, same with Jirachi, same with all of them.
Yeah, and same thing with these mons. We talked about how important Volturn is with these Pixies. 5 of these mons here can learn U-turn, respectively.
For Shaman, man.
Yeah, just Shaman. Like Shaman, but Shaman's got its own like great things about it that it doesn't have to worry about. It doesn't need U-turn, man. It has natural cure.
True. Man, Shaman's the best. It's a grass type that gets Earth.
Shaman's gonna stay in and it's gonna destroy lives anyway.
Yeah.
But
it's not like the Gracie flower.
Yeah, man.
But it's not just these 6 mons that are considered versatile, I guess. Like, we have other Pokemon where you just don't know what they're going to be, whether it be bulk offense, whether it be physical special, whether it be support. A very good example, Ace has already beat me to it, is Infernape. There are other ones like Electros is a good one. I guess we're going to wait for you to catch up.
Sorry, I was ahead of the game and then I got cocky. All right, I'm sorry.
Damn right, that's why I'm going fast now. Gudra is another example.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, fuck Manaphy.
Wow. Are you nicknaming it Gudra?
Yeah, we are. I am good at typing. All right.
Versatile mons. Like, there's even like some unexpected Pokemons that can be versatile, like Lapras.
True. Hold on. Here's another one.
Coumarine.
Hold on. What do we? What is Ampharos?
I said Lapras.
I know.
Yeah.
But Ampharos with the agility set or the
Ampharos is
nice versatility there. There's Lapras as well with the Curse Water Absorb. Shell Armor Hydration.
Yeah. You can think of some.
You want me to think of a versatile mon? Alright, let's do this. So let's leave Gudra and look through. Alright, so if I see a versatile mon specifically that I think is super good.
Okay, number 1 is right there and you scroll past it.
Which one is that?
Latios and Latias.
Yeah. I'm thinking of crazy mons, alright? I'm thinking of crazy mons.
Thinking of crazy mons?
Let me look. Alright, I'll delete. Oh no, Electros is too good to delete. Muse the. I can't delete Shaman. Fucking Infernape. Fucking Infernape. Alright. Let's see.
We'll come back to Infernape and explain why.
Just keep talking, Hubba. I got this.
You got this? You're just gonna have fun looking at these mons?
Torrent T right here.
There you go. Well, all the genies, to be fair.
Yeah, to be honest. But like, I like Torrent T specifically because this mon gets Taunt. So it can be a Taunter. It gets Hurricane. It gets Knockoff. It gets U-Turn. So just right there specifically, those 4 moves right there. I said 5 for some reason. Those 5 moves allow it to kind of versatility wise, and you can kind of work off. So if Hurricane hits your opponent's team for really good damage, and maybe like knockoff isn't as good, you can implement heat wave in there, make it more special. If it's like going along with that, you can do air slash. If you want that U-turn still, you can kind of keep that in because it does have the stats to kind of like vary it up. It has 110, like 100 straight off the bat, so it's really good. And then it has 121 speed, so it's absolutely monstrous there.
Like one of the things I wanted to point out with these quote unquote very versatile mons is with most Pokemon, they'll usually have one or two moves that they always have. For example, let's take I don't know, like give me a generic one like Land OT. Like that's kind of versatile in the sense it can be an enforcer or a wall, but it will always have Earthquake. All these mons, you could have a set with 4 different moves, then the next battle bring a set with 4 completely different moves. Completely different moves, whereas Orlando will always probably have Earthquake, U-turn, Stealth Rock, and like Stone Edge or something. Yes, it can be versatile in the sense it's an attacker and bulky, but like Ace, for example, right here, Sarsdan, Zen, Headbutt, Knockoff, U-turn, Mew could be what are you doing? Defense Crow, Defog, Softball, Will-O-Wisp, what knockoff?
U-turn there. You could go
Psychic Side Shot.
I mean, like explosion. Yeah.
Boom. Like there you go. Like completely different set. Same with Turn T. Like if Ace goes back on Turn T, he had like Hurricane, Heat Wave, U-turn, stuff like that. Like Taunt. You don't need to have any of that. You can have Acrobatics. You can have Superpower. You can have Knockoff. Yeah, like a completely different set. And that's what makes these Pokemon so great, is because you never know what you're going to get. You can't just like sit in front of this thing and go, okay, I know it's going to have this, because you don't know it's going to have this.
Yeah.
Like we had Infernape up, like you might be in front of an Infernape. You don't know if it's going to Flare Blitz. It might Overheat. It might Fire Blast.
And like to reiterate on that, I think that even like these mons specifically have great versatility potential, but I think that sometimes even the best versatility comes from mons that commonly run very common moves, like Vsing said with Landorus running Earthquake. But I think there's another example that Vsing actually showed me specifically, and this mon is known for running one move in particular, and that's Sacred Fire, which is a physical move. Now we saw in a battle where a certain person got blown back by it was a
special Entei.
Yeah, it was a special Entei, which is not commonly run, with Sunny Day and Solar Beam. So the person swapped in a Milotic against this Entei, proceeded to send up the Sunny Day, and Solar Beam blew it back.
Yeah, because the Milotic just thought it could get a free Scald off, but the Entei stayed in. Sunny Day, Scald did nothing. It had a weakness policy, the Entei.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Weakness policy popped. Then the next turn, the person with the Milotic was like, well, what can it do? Completely forgetting about Solar Beam in the sun. So the Entei blew it back with +2 Solar Beam. But like, yeah, like even mons that are like known, like Entei is known for Banded Sacred Fire. But in a league format, if the situation warrants, it can be a special attacker. It can. I've seen Entei run bulky as well, because I think it gets Will-O-Wisp.
I'm not actually sure on that, to be honest.
I have seen a bulky Entei.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But like if the situation calls upon it, this thing is versatile. So like, I'm trying to think of other examples.
Versatility wise, well, let's go with the other mon that's there. Let's go with Milotic, because of its abilities there. It does have the competitive boost here. So like if your opponent is in a situation like we talked about before with Defog, so like if the opponent defogs against this Milotic, it comes in, and normally this is a bulky wall, either specially or physically. You run competitive on this and run Scald and Ice Beam with like say a Life Orb or like a boosting move like Expert Belt. Like you're gonna catch your opponent off guard, because Milotic actually has decent special attack at base 100, which is like a Pixie level, and that's not bad.
Actually competitive works as well. Like, this is a very ultra specific example, but if you have a Milotic and you know you're going to battle someone that has sticky webs, it's nice to run competitive. That just goes for any competitive Pokemon. But yeah, I forgot what my next point was, and I feel kind of bad.
That's okay. Well, like versatility is just what makes like we talked
Oh,
about.
I remembered it.
Oh, go ahead.
I remembered it.
Go for it.
There's certain Pokemon that are kind of known for being offensive on one side, and that being physical. Like the two examples I have in my head right now are Mamoswine and Cinccino.
Mm-hmm.
These mons are known for being all-out physical attackers, but in a league format, their special attack is such that they're useful enough and high enough to take advantage of hidden powers. I think Cinccino even more so because it gets Technician.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, in a situation where if you have drafted Mamoswine and the other person has like a fortress, typically walls Mamoswine, no matter what, you can slap on HP Fire and just catch them off guard. Same with Cinccino, like if they have a Cofagrigus, you could have HP Ghost.
Or HP Dark.
Or HP Dark, yeah. Like, don't be afraid to take advantage. Like, yes, it might be base 60, 65, 70, like, but that's not terrible.
Yeah, what did we see before? We saw we saw an Ambipom with HP Ice.
HP, yeah. It was an Ambipom standing in front of a Gliscor.
Yeah.
Which usually, yes, would wall the hell out of Ambipom, but you might think Ice Punch, but it's still going to swallow.
No,
it
yeah, I
if
was gonna
it's
say
bulky.
with the boost and recovery, like it's still eating
exactly.
2 at least.
But I believe Ambipom has like 70 special attack, so the person that had the Ambipom, the person that had the Ambipom took advantage of that. It's like it might not one shot the Gliscor, but it will come pretty damn close.
Yeah, and then you put them in a situation where they have to either like put up that sub or like maybe Stealth Rock on a common set, kind of what they're doing, or if it sets up a Swords Dance, really like you outspeed it naturally, so like they're in a situation where they set up a Swords Dance, they're screwed.
Yeah. Versatile mons are just these are the mons that you kind of want to pick throughout the draft. Like if you've got spare places where you don't have a particular mon in mind, you can just scroll through Showdown and pick up a mon that can pretty much do whatever you want it to.
Yeah.
Like they're good to have in the back pocket, just because it's like I can mold this and make this be what I want it to be. If there's one mon in particular that shuts down 90% of your draft, you can build a versatile mon to take that one mon down.
Yep, and that's like, I think that's really like what we wanted to cover in this episode. Just basically helping you guys understand how important versatility is, and that not only do mons that have the ability to have straight extreme versatility, like some of these mons here, Mew, Shaman, Electros, the Pixies, Goodra, some of the pseudo legends, like that can run special and physical, but also mons that are more commonly run with like specific moves. Like I know, like if you go back earlier generations, like Landos ran HP Ice specifically for other landers, but you maybe not see that as much anymore. Gliscor is running HP Ice specifically, or Ice Fang for Landorses. But then like Ambipom with HP Ice, Mamoswine with like HP Fire. Like it's important to kind of think outside the box a little bit to catch your opponent off.
Yeah. Oh, another nice thing is, well, I guess we'll have its own video on that. It's just an idea that popped in my head. We'll see. Yeah, don't be afraid to take advantage of hidden powers. Don't be advantage to think outside the box. Like Mamoswine gets freeze dry. That's another good point.
Yeah.
Like Ace runs it in UU for Gyarados.
Specifically for Gyarados because it is quad effective, and Gyarados really is like a type of mon that when you match up against it, it's scary because if you swap out, you're getting Dragon Dance on. So having a move that's quad effective against it, like just able to hit it off, because I like to run Mamoswine either Sashed or Scarfed, really, and like against a mon right there that's right out against me Dragon Dancing, I'm like, okay, hit me. I'll eat it up with my Focus Sash and freeze dry you and blow you back.
Yeah, like freeze dry is nice for water ground types too. It's quite effective.
Yep, Swampert. Get him out.
Yeah, Gastrodon.
Gastrodon as well.
But yeah, Mew, Shaman, all these pixies, they're great pickups. Generally, they're the first things to go in drafts. And there's a very good reason for that. Like you can do anything with them. Like and Pokemon like Mamoswine, Ambipom, they're not far behind. These are mons that people try and pick up as early as possible because they're so sought after. Everyone knows they're scary and you never know what they're going to do, so people try and get them. So if you have particular ones in mind, be sure to grab them. Like best examples are Infernape and the Pixies, and Goodra and Electros.
Yeah, pseudo legendaries as well.
Yeah, and Kingdra is another good one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's gonna be the episode today, guys. Make sure to check out the last episodes we did on Cores, Volt Turn, and Hazard Control.
Hazard Control.
Yeah, that's the other one that I almost forgot. Make sure to check those out, guys, because those complement this video extremely well. And if you implement these tactics together, it's really going to help your draft. Just not only coming from like being a better draft, just being one of those top level drafts with kind of everything that you need across the board. Now we're going to be continuing this series, so make sure to check out the future videos on this. Like, subscribe, and share it with your friends so that they can learn this too, and we can kind of just make the scene a little bit better for the league format. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we're out. Bye bye.
See you there.